Chargers star rookie running back Hampton was placed on injured reserve after sustaining a left ankle injury against the Commanders. Let's break this down. The injury occurs on this play where Hampton's left leg gets clipped by the defender. Watch this left leg as Four is running full speed on a pass rush. You'll see Four's left shin and then foot strike the lateral aspect of Hampton's ankle and foot while it's airborne. It's tough to see, but follow the contour of his black cleats. Here is where you'll see the impact to that unplanted foot, which drives the ankle outward with external rotation. Notice the contouring of the shoe is not as visible compared to the previous frame. Then you'll see that dorsal or top part of the foot slide down Four's shin before it collides with his own right leg, causing him to trip and fall. You can imagine as his left knee is in that flex position, the impact comes from the lateral side and is driven medially. The strike is where the smaller bone of the shin, the fibula, and lateral malleolus of the foot is located, and it forces the foot outward like so. This type of impact, a high load within a fraction of a second, can contuse or bruise the bone, and sometimes, if the impact load is higher than the bone's ability to absorb it, it can buckle and cause a fracture. The worst outcome is when the impact is so strong, it can break both the fibula and tibia, what we call a tib-fib fracture, and that's what we saw with Aiden Hutchinson last year. Notice with him, it was both the momentum of his body swinging and the impact that caused the higher load than what we saw here. Recall that external rotation beyond the normal range of motion is the classic syndesmotic ligament loading pattern that leads to a high ankle sprain. The Chargers and Harbaugh didn't give a definitive diagnosis, but injured reserve equals 4 weeks at minimum, and that time frame fits a finite amount of diagnoses, most common of which would be a high ankle sprain with or without distal fibular and lateral malleolar involvement. If no fracture, most return within 4 to 6 weeks. If there is a fracture that requires surgery, the average is 8 to 12 weeks with major rest of season limitations. Recall Pacheco and Mark Andrews had similar injuries. Hampton was just starting to flash without nausea in a bell cow roll, so it's tough to see him go down. Wishing him a safe and speedy recovery.